some people used to refer to me as the man who did all the cuts and did all the things. Of course, I'm capable of doing that. Well, I hope I am. But I think it's important that in my cabinet, across the cabinet, I have quite a few members who've got a business experience.
Is there any reason that Lynn has moved away from the cabinet?
No, I think each leader has to make his or her own judgment on the individuals. I've made a judgment of my own, and I've thanked Lynn for the work she's done, and I've asked her to step down because I did need to bring some fresh blood in, and there were one or two specific jobs that I wanted to concentrate the direction on.
In your speech this morning, you talked about a one-team approach. Can you tell us a little bit more about what people can expect from that?
What I mean by one team is about working together. You know, the philosophy of the Labour government, when they brought in this strong leader model, you can become isolated as a strong leader because you might think you've got all the power. I talked this morning about I don't have all the power. I don't want all the power. What I do want to be able to do is work with people as a team going forward.
You mentioned one person becoming isolated. Is that in any way a reference to Dr. Povey? Is there a feeling that's what happened?
I think Andrew had his own style. And obviously, as Andrew said himself, that we tended to have a different style. I think that's the best way to leave it.
You announced this morning, and a very popular decision, I'd imagine, scrapping the single parking scheme across Surrey. Were you always opposed to parking charges?
No, I think it was helpful to have a look at the policy. But like all policies, I think you need to look at them, ask yourself where are they going. Sometimes you have to hold your hand up and say, we've gotten this wrong. I've made that statement today. I think we got it wrong. I think my cabinet colleagues will agree with me. They were very supportive when I put the change through in May. And at the end of the day, I believe it's the right decision for the public of Surrey.
Do you think it's been a damaging experience for the cabinet?
No, I don't think so. I think politics, it's, they say a week's a long time. I think what matters is the future. And there are huge opportunities for this cabinet and for Surrey County Council to make a huge difference to the lives of children. You see, I personally am more concerned about the women and the children who are being beaten up from people who drink. Right? We have an issue with that in Surrey, and it's something that we don't talk about. I'm prepared to talk about it.
Moving on to libraries, are we expecting any change in Surrey's stance?
We want to keep 52 libraries open. That's our ambition. I look around and I have people talk to me from different councils. Oh, they've closed our library, no consultation. We've had 9 months of it. That's a long time, And when somebody says to me, you've not consulted, I think, sorry, hang on a minute.
But presumably you accept that it's almost inevitable that some libraries will close?
No, I don't accept that. No, I don't. I'd be very disappointed if we had to close a library, honestly.
So, without wanting to put words in your mouth, you don't expect to close a single library?
I hope we never have to. I've always said that, Ben. From way back in the original reports from the PVR, I've always said our ambition was to keep the 52 libraries open, and that's our objective.
Do you see any similarities between the way parking charges have been approached and the way libraries have been approached? People have said to me in both instances they feel they're being dictated to. I mean, are they wrong to feel that way?
I think you probably ought to listen more to me, what I'm saying to you, than what other people are telling you, because at the end of the day, it is the Cabinet who will make the decision. And we are listening, and we cannot promise jam for everyone, because we do actually only have a certain amount of money, and we have to live within our means.